The gym fell silent the moment the front door slammed open. Everyone stopped mid-rep, mid-punch, mid-conversation. In strode Jake the Hammer Harlan, a seasoned white boxer with a mountain of wins and an even bigger ego. He had swagger in his step, fire in his eyes, and a tongue sharper than any jab he'd ever thrown. "What's up, chumps?" "Gym smells like sweat and mediocrity," he barked, dropping his bag with a thud. People laughed nervously. Jake had made a name not just for his fights, but for the way he talked before them, loud, crude, and always with a nasty edge. But today, his attention zeroed in on one man in the corner of the gym. Jeremiah "Jem" Carter. A quiet, muscular black man in his late 20s, Jem trained in silence, wrapping his fists with precision and patience. He wasn't flashy. He didn't talk much. But he was known for two things, discipline, and the steel behind his punches. Jake sauntered over, grinning. "Didn't know they let yoga instructors box now," Jake said, looking Jem up and down. "You here to wipe the floor or to get mopped up on it?" Jem didn't flinch. He met Jake's eyes, calm and unbothered. "I'm here to train." Jake scoffed. "Train? You? Nah, bro, this ain't your field. Go back to wherever it is they clap for soft punches and weak chins." The words stung, not because they were clever, but because of the history behind them. Jake had a reputation. He didn't just beat people, he humiliated them. And when it came to black fighters, he always had something to say. Racial jabs. Stereotypes. He wore his prejudice like a belt he was proud to own. Jem stood up slowly. The room tensed. "Why don't we spar, then?" Jem asked, voice steady. Jake grinned, like a lion seeing an injured deer. "You sure you want to go down like that in front of your people?" Jem nodded once. "Let's go." They stepped into the ring 15 minutes later. The gym was packed now. Word spread fast. Jake was in his element, taunting, dancing, showboating. He threw the first punch fast, sharp, and meant to sting. Jem dodged it like water flowing around a rock. Calm. Composed. Jake came again. And again. But he wasn't landing much. People began murmuring. This wasn't the fight Jake expected. Jem wasn't flashy, but he was smart. Every movement was calculated. He let Jake burn himself out with wild swings. Let him roar, gloat, flex. Jem waited. Observed. In the fourth round, everything changed. Jake launched a right hook. Jem ducked, and came up with an uppercut that cracked across Jake's jaw like thunder. The crowd gasped. Jake stumbled. Then Jem moved in. Body shot. Left hook. Step back. Feint. Right jab. Right jab. Uppercut again. Jake was gasping now. Bleeding from the lip. His bravado cracked with every punch he failed to avoid. His cocky smile vanished, replaced by confusion and fear. Jem didn't speak. He didn't taunt. He didn't dance. He fought with purpose. With generations of quiet rage. With every insult he'd ever swallowed in silence. He fought for every black kid who'd been told they couldn't. For every time the color of his skin was mistaken for weakness. By round 6, Jake was hugging the ropes, eyes wild, nose broken. He could barely lift his gloves. The ref called it. Jem won. But more than that, he proved something. After the fight, the gym was still. Jake sat slumped in the corner, bruised and broken, both inside and out. Jem walked over, water bottle in hand. He offered it to Jake. Jake looked up, stunned. "You don't gotta like me," Jem said. "But you'll respect me. Just like I respect anyone who steps in that ring, no matter their skin." Jake took the water. No words. Just a nod. It wasn't friendship. But it was the start of something else. Outside the gym that night, a teenage boy waited for Jem. A black kid, maybe 15, holding worn gloves in one hand. You think I could do what you did?" the kid asked. Jem knelt to meet his eyes. "Don't do what I did. Do better." Train harder. Think smarter. And when they doubt you, don't yell. Don't fight for pride. Fight for purpose. The video of the match went viral. The knockout punch. The humility. The message. It was shared not for the spectacle, but for the story, the moment a man of quiet strength silenced loud hate. Jem became more than a boxer. He became a symbol. The bruises Jake carried healed. But the lesson stayed with him. And in gyms across the country, young black kids laced up their gloves, hearts lifted by the idea that maybe, just maybe, dignity didn't have to shout to be heard. Sometimes, it just had to stand up and fight back, with grace. Final message. Hate is loud. But strength doesn't need to shout. In a world full of noise, let your integrity speak for you. Sometimes, the loudest thing you can do is win with silence.